Hello everybody, welcome back to 2K21. Today we are going to be doing our last two challenges, Beal's 55 points and Jameer Nelson's triple-double. They will be in separate videos. So, for this one, you need to score 55 points with any player. So what I did was I put Bradley Beal in my starting lineup because he's the player, so we're going to specifically score it with him. This is actually my limited lineup. I haven't even gotten my ring yet. I've won a couple games, but I've only gotten the ring once. And I accidentally clicked the middle when I was going to pick the right, and that's the one it was. So I messed up, and I didn't get it. Then we are using Jared Jack specifically because I need more points with him. I don't think I need a lot more, but I still need some points with him. So let's get into it. Now I already know this Bradley Beal should be decent. I'll make sure to show just his highlights because I think he's going to be a fun card. He has a pretty high 3, which it's kind of the downfall of his other cards. His release is kind of, I don't know, wonky for the lower overalls. So, with his rating being lower, it just makes it a bad shot. Kind of like how if you use Ruby Mellow, his shot's very hard to make. But if you use Diamond Mellow, it's easier to green his release. Which I don't know if it just opens up the green bar more. But, I don't know. I know next game I have 2 cards that are brand new. That just came out. I got both of them for, I think in total, it's like 90K. I was trying to get that new Kareem, but he's going for 200. A little bit too rich for my bank. I mean, I could make it that, but more or less, I don't want to. And flipping cards takes a while. And I think at the end of this video, I'll show you something crazy that I got on the market. And you might not get why it's crazy till I tell you why.
Here we go. And so off the tip, it's New York. Here are the starters for Milwaukee.
First time you get any card, you should always test out
of Bledsoe and Matthews.
Their dribbles.
Middleton and
because
Giannis
if they have good dribble
and it's
animations.
Lopez in at the 5. Home in the paint.
See,
Beal fires from way outside.
really bad ways.
Sinks it.
Matter though.
From outside.
We're gonna have to give it to him at half court. We'll just do what we normally do. I'll show you the first 2, last 2, and highlights from a specific player during the game. Next game we are reviewing 3 cards. It's Jameer Nelson and 2 other cards. We probably are going to be kind of small. I didn't get the Beal.
Perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication
are pretty
on
nice.
the backside.
I think the higher overall when you get your dribble ratings up, the better the animations become.
And you know, we often talk about
because one of the cards that I'm going to use in the next game that's coming out today, the dribbles for him are, I pressed the right bumper, which follows up the button to press. And I pressed the button, but it disappeared right before I pressed it, so it bounced past it to him. I would have thrown a self-hoop to see if he could do it. It's a very important test to see if they can self-hoop.
7 points for Bradley Beal.
To you it might not be, but for me, that's a big thing, because a self-oop is something that's just a flex. I mean, he can dunk, but can he catch his own oop? Because there are some players who can't catch their own oop, but they can catch an oop from somebody else and jump 900 feet in the air. I'm talking about, like, shorter point guards.
Doesn't get it to drop for him. And New York will come the other way.
Keep running.
Here's
I
Beal.
went for the oop. What is this? See if his free throw's nice. His rating's high, so it's positive. If you try to keep it close, which is going to be really hard, you have to let them get everything open and not shoot threes. You could try to go for free throws at the end, or you could cheese and just call crap ton of timeouts when you don't have any and have them catch up that way. But you'd have to stop them before the end. You'd have to do it like 1 second left. So they have less of a chance of making it. Alright, we're gonna bring it up with Beal this time. And then I'll cut away to the highlights.
Giannis flourishing right now as a facilitator.
This between the legs is kind of weak.
Fox kicks to Beal.
Oh, they pressing him?
Beyond the arc.
Is this over? Oh, it is. Alright, I'll talk to you guys in the highlights, and then I'll talk to you in the last 2.
Definitely
Alright, let's talk about this Bradley Beal. I really like this card. He has a very good release. His dribbles are pretty good. He can hit a 3. Like, if you need a 3 hit, this is a very good card to pick up. And if you want to drive, he'll get you a poster. Like, he can dunk. His dribbling, for me, is good. But it's weird, and you have to get used to it. It's not a card that you're going to get and be like, oh, yeah, I can just do whatever I want instantly. Like, you have to get more or less used to him to be able to hit stuff. But you don't need to do a lot to get open with him. Like, you can do simple moves and get open because it's very easy to green a shot on top of it. Even if they're not guarding you that hard, you're going to hit your shot. Did you really need this card for this game? Not really. You didn't really need him, but it would help to get him because I had so much fun doing this challenge. I didn't aim to just get, what was it, 55 points with just Beal. I aimed to get 55 with Beal and with Jarrett Jack, and that was extremely fun for me. I liked that. This card was a very fun card to use. I didn't feel like it was getting stale, that I was shooting all of the 3s with him, because he also can hit weird off-balance mids, and he would stay hot for a very long time. Like, I enjoyed playing with this card. This card has very little negatives that I can pick at, and it's more that I need to learn how to use him to dribble.
The kick out to Jack.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the non-highlights. I don't know how many highlights I really had. I don't think there were a lot, but we were able to get Bradley Beal to get our 55 points. And Jarrett Jack only needs 4 more points. So I told you, I make these challenges harder for myself. I'll double some of them. Like, if some of them are just like play, then I'll just play. I'll try to aim to get like 1,000,000 points. Sometimes to make the challenges harder, it makes it more fun. If you're not very good at the game, you might not be able to do what I'm doing. You might have to like pipe it down, turn it down. Unhype yourself. I'll show you the stats. I just shot a bunch of 3s this game, I ain't gonna lie. Don't shoot 3s in the right corner with Bradley Beal, because that's a cold zone for him. And if you want to get the ball more, leave them open or constantly double team. Constantly, because they'll hold the ball for like 6 seconds left, which gives you the least amount of time because they're just holding it. Or leave somebody like Kyle Korver open, which is annoying because most of the time, even if he's open, he won't shoot it.
There's 1:17 left to play here in the
fourth. You have to let him pass it out, to pass it back, to shoot the ball.
Korver's gone,
which is extremely annoying. So now Jack and Beal both have 55. So I'm going to just play with just Beal. I do like this Beal card. I do like him. It's very weird. I'm not going to lie. The way I was scoring with him, I was watching, it was like King Sean and Shakedown doing their 100-point challenges. They were playing Next Gen, and really everything they would do would be like, they're here. So they just go, pull up, and it'd be in every time. So I was like, all right. Let me just try some of that. Listen, I wasn't even doing dribble moves. I just take the ball, move a little bit, I'd shoot the ball. That's not very hard. I'm surprised how good Bradley Beal's dunking animations really are. Because I was only shooting 3s, but I still caught a body with him. Like, man's out here throwing it now. I don't know if this card will make the God Squad. I might need to test out. There's a lot of new cards, so I need to see who deserves to go up. And there's somebody in our varsity squad that's just going to get a straight upgrade.
Lopez finds Korver.
Which, you know, they're constantly releasing cards, so if there's a better version of the same card I already have, I'm probably just going to slot them in.
And so it's New York with it.
And they get a bye week.
Here's Beal.
On a center. Oh, I wish I would have known how to have gotten so many points. I would have went a little bit easier. Maybe I would have scored 100 with him. Nah, I can't score 100. His stamina would have been gone. We would have had to been 7-minute quarters. Do the Kobe challenge, double up.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really
this one was not fun because the way that the computer would hold the ball gives you the least amount of time to be able to go and be like, all right, just be quick, have them move the ball, don't guard them, leave them open for 3s. Giannis will sit at the 3, starting at like 22 seconds on the shot clock. They bring it up pretty quick. He'll sit there till there's 3 seconds left and shoot it. Now, as you can see, Bradley Beal and Jarrett Jack both had a lot of 3s. As you can see, Jared Jack had more 3s, which you had to -1 because one of them didn't count because it was in the 4th quarter with not in his time zone. He did have 5 dunks. And we shot a boatload of 3s. So I said after this video, not after this video, after the game, I'll show you something in my auction house that makes no sense. Not even a little. So I've been just trying to get a bunch of cards that I don't have. And some of these, like this Ronnie Brewer, I wanted to get him so I could upgrade him. I'm probably just going to sell him because I don't want to do his upgrading because it's 53s and 20 steals. That takes a long time. I got this Shaq. I got 3 of them on the auction house. You can't sell them. So I'm guessing the computer just puts them up just because. Like they just do that. I guess they do that. This isn't possible, but I have 2 starter cards. You start with 1. You start with 1, and there were 2 of them. So now I have starter Shaq and starter Carmelo. Does anybody else have 2 starter cards? I might be the only one. I might be the only one. I don't know. I kind of want to share what I've been doing to make coins, but I kind of don't at the same time. Because even if I make it, the video can only be out for so long. I'm not going to leave it up. Because if everybody knows my method, everybody's doing the same thing and the method doesn't work anymore. So we were able to upgrade Jarrett Jack. His isn't that hard. Ooh, Nicholas Batum. We got 2 of the new cards we can upgrade. I mean, that we can review. And I'm going to be getting this Sabonis card soon, too. I just need to play another Unlimited game and win some Triple Threat offline games. I'm not a big fan of playing Unlimited. I just think it's boring. It's not fun to me anymore. And I need to do both of these. I can't wait to get this Kemba Walker. Really, that's the only thing that I care about this season, is getting Kemba Walker, because I love Kemba Walker. He just looks so friendly, and he's like normal height. He's like 6 foot, and he's fast, and he can shoot. The only thing is I'm probably not going to use him a lot. Using 3 original owner Knicks players. Do I have 3 original owner Knicks players? Probably. 1, 2, 3, 4. What about the current? We don't even have 1 original owner. No! They were really the only ones that I cared about actually going out and getting, because, you know, I like the Knicks. I have most Knicks cards. Like, if you check the auction house for Knicks players that I don't have, I don't think there are any. Oh, there's just the heat check cards that I don't have, which I don't count these. Because I don't care. I don't care. Like, do I have any of the heat check Knicks players? Yes, I have a couple of them. I went out and I made sure to grab them, which they were super expensive, but they're significantly cheaper now. They were going for 100K for everybody. You might be able to get somebody for 20. So, we're going to open up this card and we'll call it the end of the video. We'll be putting out the last video in this series, which is Jarrett Jack, and we have 2 cards that we're going to be using along with him. So, that should be fun. I'll be able to give you a review on him, and I'll give you a review on 2 other cards that just came out the other day. Not this one. Not this one. This one's going to have to come out in the review. I don't know. You'll probably have to ask for him. I don't know if I'm going to make the review for him. So, come back for the next video. We will be doing the last spotlight for the Southeast Division, the Jameer Nelson Triple Threat Challenge. And I already know who I'm going to play with. So, come back for the next one. Peace.